I don't hear anything you say. I can't hear you right now. There is one. There's one. There we go. There's one. Wasn't the best shooting ever. That's two. Through the wall. Okay, you got me. So it's all about gaming right now. This holiday season, man, my goodness. All the gaming products, they're selling out. People are excited. People are looking to upgrade some of the stuff that they're using for their gaming, including their peripherals, not just their graphics cards. Today, we have a series of upgrades in all those various gaming departments. They say that these switches last for 100 million clicks. Vulcan Pro, Titan switch, optical, linear, best speed and durability, as we said. Just a little quick one on optical versus mechanical. Yes, there's still mechanical components in an optical key switch. The difference is the last end of it. That's the part where you would normally have some sort of contact being made, a mechanical contact in the switch, which could wear down over time or lead to corrosion. This, on the other hand, uses optical technology at that point, and that's how they can make these extended durability claims. Reinforced aluminum top plate for added durability, onboard macro, of course, advanced anti-ghosting, and fingertip-shaped keycaps. Oh yeah, and don't forget, we got the Mr. Savage endorsement as well. Now, I have been playing a little bit on some gaming laptops, and I have to say, the one drawback for me is the keyboard. There's something so satisfying about a real key switch, a real travel when you hit the key. And me, you know, I need all the help I can get. Like I said, I dip into the gaming here and there, and I need any advantage I can get. Ooh, this is like, I like this. You see the glossy clear plastic? It's like a piece of candy, in fact. You can see you have these fairly robust little legs on there with rubber so that it sits in place. Actually, big rubber pads on both the front and back. This is a really interesting design. The switch, at least a large portion of it, is extending above the keyboard itself instead of dipping into it. So it kind of lets you appreciate the key switches as you play. It's a little bit of this seeing the inside aesthetic, this kind of the mechanical, the inner working type of thing. For a gadget head, that's kind of a nice little touch. You see, there's no substitute for the key travel. A very different type of design here. You see the spacing of the keys? And the curvature where your finger fits in. Some extra stuff we should notice at this point up here, the media controls, a nice tactile knob for controlling your volume. Just your multimedia keys up along top, those are gonna be useful. Otherwise, I kind of like the minimal nature of it. Just this aluminum top deck and your keys staring back at you. Now you also have this piece, which apparently connects magnetically, and this is your wrist rest, and it does connect. Let's look at the mouse. This is the Burst Pro. Once again, Titan switch optical with the most flexible cable and the world's first heat-treated PTFE mouse feet. Pre-trained for instantly smooth gameplay. Pre-trained. Wow. It's like you don't have to work it in. Like it's gonna be slippery out the gate. Optical speed, the only switch that combines the speed of light optical response with a snappy, controlled mechanical click feeling. Lightweight as well. Yeah, 68 grams and 100 million click as mentioned previously. 100 million clicks. Oh my God, that is crazy lightweight. Holy moly. That's probably the lightest mouse I've ever held. Of course, there's the benefit there is speed, but also lack of fatigue. You're just moving around less weight, and for an extended session, that can make a difference. Ooh, those pads do feel slick. We have this very flexible cable with some cable management built in there. Of course, we have back forward over here, DPI settings up top, and a scroll wheel over there as well. And of course, it's got the RGB built in, and you're gonna have those switches in there also. Look, I'm wearing down the 100 million.
don't have many left, man.
The ELO 7.1 Air implying it's a wireless surround sound headset, 2.4 gigahertz receiver. Apparently these have 24 hours worth of battery. For the average gamer, that's about a week's worth of gaming. Although I've met people, they can run that out in a couple of days. It just depends how serious you are, but still 24 hours of battery life is significant. Big ear cup, big sound, memory foam on the ear cup, self-adjusting metal headband. I like this. No clickety clack, no wondering if you have the balance correct on each ear cup. It's just you drop it on and it auto adjusts. A detachable mic, which is also a bonus when you want to use them just as regular headphones, and then you slap the mic on for your gaming sessions. Pro specs, glasses friendly ear cushions. I don't have my glasses with me, but it's cool that they're paying attention to that, because sometimes it's tough to find headphones that fit well when you have that glass piece, you know, the arm heading this way. So there is your tiny little receiver, and it has what looks like an LED light on the top. There is the headset. The cups rotate very smoothly. Here is a look at that spring-loaded headband, which auto adjusts. And then we've got a tremendous number of controls on the side here. Of course, volume, microphone with its own separate volume wheel, a large mute switch, a power button, and then of course Type-C for charging, which is a must. So here is that microphone that I mentioned, as well as a fairly long USB Type-C cable, so you could use them while charging, I suppose, if you wanted to. Now, the nice thing about having a removable microphone is that when you're using them as a regular set of headphones, or even if you want to go about the house listening to something from your computer, then you're not going to have this thing attached. That's kind of nice. When you do go to attach it, there's only one way that it goes in. It clicks, and then it's bendable as well, so you can set up the best mic placement. I mean, look at the scale of this thing. 900 by 400 by 3.5 millimeters. It has the illumination around the outside, this whole AMO setup. Make sure that all of your peripherals are in sync with your illumination and your RGB. This is likely the most elaborate mousepad I've ever featured on the channel. I don't think there's a close second. This one is RGB and enormous. A braided USB cable to plug it in. Whoa, what a beast. Check that out. Now, I also noticed there's a button for brightness control, so if you don't want to use the software, you want to reach up quickly and adjust it, looks like you can click just right there. Boom, that gets placed right there, and your mouse. And this is really cool, actually. Everything is synced up currently, including the mat. Check this out. So you can see the gradient moves across all the various devices, and you have a dedicated switch over here which controls the brightness on all of them. So as I move down here, you'll see it getting more and more dim, and then all the way to off if you want it off, and then hit the button again and you're back on. As you can see in the app here, we have all our various devices. Here's the pad, so you don't have to have them synced. If, for example, you wanted the mouse pad to be one color and keyboard to be something else. And so you can see along top on the app here, we have the Sense AMO Wide, the Vulcan Pro keyboard, and it's not just lighting that's controlled in the app, it's also various characteristics of the operation, including repeat delay, repeat rate, cursor blink rate, typing sound, click sounds. I mean, lots of stuff to choose from, various profiles that you can switch between. Of course, pointer speed and DPI settings for the mouse, which is so stupid lightweight, it's unreal. And same goes for the headset as far as this lighting on the outside. So the whole thing works together, as you can see. There you get a sense for that auto-adjusting headband. You see how it's kind of like spring-loaded, so you never need to configure the correct size. You just pop it on and that's that. These are super isolated, by the way. Unless you're whispering, these are super isolated. relax. Oh my god, a turret? Stop it, a turret! First of all, that, like, I don't normally just get into it with the headset and everything. There's so many people at my house I'm talking to, and people, you know. But I throw that on. I mean, I feel like the headset is the biggest. I mean, the keyboard is very nice as well, but the headset, I'm engaged. Sheesh. The gunfire? That was a fun experience, I'll tell you what. And you'll see the clip. There was like I got a triple kill at one point, which was pretty nice. I enjoyed that moment especially. I'm telling you, man, a little bit more time. I'm saying it's only a matter of time. A little bit more time, it's a matter of time. I want you to follow along here on the channel. Progression and the peripherals. Yeah, I mean, the keyboard's super comfy place to be, even for somebody like me who dabbles. I immediately sense a difference once I've got a keyboard like this with the key travel, mostly, like to just, and the mouse is stupid smooth and lightweight, so everything is nice. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll just jump in for one more real quick.